also meaning that your footage is very smooth. Another thing that I really love about the app is that you can download your videos directly from the app. Turning this mic off actually so that you guys can hear how it sounds without the mic. So this is it with the mic. Welcome to or back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be giving you guys an unsponsored, unfiltered review of the DJI Pocket 3 camera, which is actually the one that I'm filming on right now. Whether it's vlogs or just sit down videos like I'm doing right now, I use this camera to film and I've had it for less than 6 months. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video already. And without further ado, let's get into the video. The main point that I really want to lift, like the thing that's so controversial about this camera, is that it's very pricey, especially if you're buying the creator combo, which is the one that I have. With that, you get the mic, you get a tripod, you get a battery handle, you get this extra like thing to have around your hand so you don't drop the camera if you're holding it. So you get extra equipment that you wouldn't get if you bought the camera itself with the basic equipment that comes with it. I personally think that is worth it because I bought the camera with an intention to know exactly what I want to use it for. But if you're someone who's just like trying around, it might be like a waste of money because the camera does good if you know exactly what you want to do with it. But if you're just buying it and you want to try something out, it's a good beginner camera, but it's not money that I would say is worth spending on something that you don't know your goals of having it. Another thing to consider is that once you've bought the camera with the creator combo, it is very worth putting insurance on your camera as well as a case for the camera, which I got delivered today. This camera is so sensitive and it's so small that one might not be as conscious about it as you would with a bigger camera. So it's worth putting insurance, which is an additional fee, as well as buying a case, which is an additional fee. So there are other costs that comes except from buying the camera and the creative combo itself. If you want to like maintain your camera, of course, it's not a must to put insurance on it, but I would recommend anyone who buys this camera like put insurance on your camera immediately so that you don't need to pay full price if something happens with it. This camera really, it's done good. So for those of you who are like nerds just like me with cameras, what is so special about the DJI? It's a compact hand-led camera with a built-in 3-axis gimbal, which means that it's rotatable up to 189 degrees, also meaning that your footage is very smooth regardless of if you're walking, running, or just have naturally shaky hands. And it shoots up to 4K 60 FPS and has a large 1-inch sensor, which is also rare for its size since it's so small. And it also has very good low light performance and clarity. So some background information for the nerds, there you go. Why is this camera so good for beginners? I would say that this camera is good for beginners because it's so accessible. Something that I like often find problematic when I try to film on my phone is that, for example, now that the sunlight is not out and it's just like natural daylight, it's hard to find like good lighting with my phone. But with this camera, I just pop it up. I have literally my nightstand lamp here and another lamp in the other corner of my room, and that's it. And then you can just color grade and the quality is still good. Like even without the color grading, this camera has such good lighting, which just makes me feel like, oh, that's another thing that I don't need to consider when like thinking, oh, I have to film. It's not like, oh, I have to film and I have to find good lighting. It's just, I have an idea, set the camera on the tripod and you start filming and you're good to go. Needless to say, this camera truly does reduce the overwhelming part of film production and is really good if you're filming on TikTok, Instagram, because your videos come out with super duper good quality. And with the mic also, it's very like, you know, professional, and that's also a plus. It's not one does not necessarily have to use the mic, but I think that you get like much better audio. I can try turning this mic off actually so that you guys can hear how it sounds without the mic. So this is it with the mic and I'm gonna turn it off. So now the mic is off, and as you guys can hear, the sound is pretty clear also, but with the mic, you guys can hear me much clearer. So yeah, definitely pro tip to use the mic. I had to put on the light because it was getting dark outside. So you guys can see, I say that the lighting is good, but it won't like overall just magically make it look super good if there's not good natural lighting outside. So keep that in mind. Let's talk a little bit about functionality on this camera. We have the gimbal, which is like the camera head, and it rotates 189 degrees, which I really find useful, but at the same time it can be annoying because when you you try to like turn the camera on its own, it's like the gimbal is still wanting to look that way when you're like flipping the camera, but there is a setting for that. Next, we have the DJI app, and that is the app that you can download on your phone to connect it to your camera, and it's totally free. And once you connect it, you can also see what you're filming on your camera on your phone or the device that you use on the DJI app. Another thing that I really love about the app is that you can download your videos directly from the app to the device which you're using it on, so you don't need too many like cables and extraness when you want to export your files. A little con is that, well, this is obvious, if you have a video that's like 20 minutes and you try to download it on your phone, that will take up a lot of space. But it's really good that it's like easy access when you just want to download your video like quick. If you filmed a TikTok on your camera, you can download it easily from the camera to your phone with the DJI app, which is great. You can actually have slow motion. You can record your video in slow motion and fast paced on the camera, which is super cool. I don't think there are many cameras that can do that. Some basic information about the mic and also the Bluetooth connection with the mic and the camera is that this mic only connects to the DJI, so you can't really connect the Bluetooth mic to, for example, your tablet and then record voiceovers from there. How I usually do it is that I'll record myself talking, like I'll be filming the ceiling or something, and then I'm talking into the mic, and then I extract the audio and paste it wherever I want to in my video. There are probably other ways to do that yet. I am yet to figure those out. I think that the mic is very good when it comes to noise reduction, especially when I do my street interviews, which you can check them out here. Everything is linked down below as well if you're interested in booking a hair consultation or buying the ebook on how to take care of 4C hair or natural curly hair. So when I do my street interviews and it's windy outside or there are people talking in the background, there's also a button that is noise reduction, and with this I think this is called a wind something. So the mic itself is just this is the mic, and then this is an extra thing that you just put on for it to be able to pick up the noise of the person speaking better and then cancel out the noise in the background. So that's really good, like for interviews or like things in loud spaces. This mic is perfect. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Lastly, I saved the best for last. We're going to be talking about the face tracking, which I'm going to turn on now. As y'all can see, it is detected and it is on. So the face tracking on the camera is a fun feature. If I would ever need to use that, it's accessible, and it basically just tracks your face and follows your face wherever you go. So if I was to move that way or that way, my face is tracked, and I can also turn that off. I love how I'm doing this in live form so y'all can see like how everything works. Overall, I'd rate this camera a solid 8.2, just because of the cons of the price and extra things that you have to buy with the camera. If it was already set, like, it would be a 10 out of 10, most definitely. But the price is a con, but it's something to consider depending on if that's your ambition to do something practical with the camera or just have it sitting in your room for months and you just wasted 8K. That is my honest, unsponsored review on the DJI Pocket 3. I hope you guys enjoyed it and that it was super duper informative. If you're considering buying this camera or gifting this camera to someone, that's some basic information that you need to know, that I wish I had as well before buying the camera, because people over exaggerate online, but this was like my honest review, so it will help someone out. Hopefully it helped you out, and if it did, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to see more, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.